Bills Roundup presented by Paytech Energy, your advocate for informed energy decisions. There was a big crowd on hand for Saturday night's practice, and though there were fireworks afterwards, fans got a chance to see some fireworks on the practice field from the offense, which may have just turned a corner in terms of their timing and protection in the passing game. It was the best that it's been thus far in camp.
There are some things we're doing better. I thought we were better at pass protection tonight than we had been. So we're getting better in little ways. You have to make sure you never take a step back. With the limited amount of reps, limited amount of practices, you can't take steps back. And we've been fortunate. I don't think we've taken a step back in a practice yet.
Stevie Johnson, who was one of the big playmakers on the night, believes the timing between the quarterbacks and the receivers has improved considerably.
Yeah, most definitely, because we got to get on our game now. We didn't have OTAs or anything. It's like we're rushed into meshing with each other. Like I said earlier, the ones is getting more reps. We done went from 3 to 5 within like 3 days. So, we're just trying to speed up the process so we can be ready for the season.
Another player that had some highlight reel plays was fellow receiver David Nelson, who had a big night in his return from an unknown respiratory ailment. Though Nelson performed well in the receiving game, he has a condition which he chose not to disclose, but can be managed with medication and time.
I spent yesterday doing a lot of tests. We went back to Buffalo and we did pretty much every test imaginable, and we figured out what it was. I definitely didn't feel 100% out there today. A couple of times we had to slow down a little bit, but at the same time, I'm back out there, and it's going to gradually get back to 100%. Today was a step in the right direction.
Nelson said this is a brand new condition for him that he never had to deal with before. On to the highlights, and Nelson got things started with this reception deep over the middle for a 20-yard pickup from Ryan Fitzpatrick in 7-on-7. Tight end Mike Cawson got behind a pair of defensive backs to pull in this touchdown pass from Levi Brown for a 55-yard score. Paul Hubbard had this leaping acrobatic catch over his defender along the near sideline on a pass from Tyler Thigpen. Nelson maintained his concentration on this tip pass and pulled it in as he twirled toward the middle of the field for a 40-yard gain on a throw from Thigpen. In 11-on-11, Brad Smith had this keeper as he busted through a hole for first down yardage and more. In red zone work, Ryan Fitzpatrick hit Stevie Johnson in the back left corner of the end zone with a fade pass for a touchdown. Roscoe Parrish pirouetted in almost the same spot and got his second foot down for this touchdown grab from Fitzpatrick. Paul Hubbard got himself a touchdown on a wide receiver screen play thanks to a good block from David Martin. Nelson pulled in a touchdown pass on a well-timed post pattern from Fitzpatrick for a score in red zone work. And Stevie Johnson climbed the ladder again as he reached over his defender to pull in this touchdown pass from Fitzpatrick. The Bills have an afternoon practice scheduled for Sunday at 3:30 p.m. At Bills training camp at St. John Fisher, I'm Chris Brown for Bills Roundup.